Glad to see everybody here today. I am a retired Army officer. My last tour was at Fort Bragg, although I am always happy to see Armored Division patches because I was in 2AD at Fort Hood for a while, so it makes my heart, there's another hood over there, and it makes my heart go pity-pat. But, and Marines, I love the Marines. So we got Marines, Army, we have Air Force, Coast Guard?
Coast Guard.
Who? That's good. So we got pretty much everybody here. I guess what you'd like me to talk about today is how to communicate with legislators.
Yeah.
It's simple and it's complex. The simplest way is to pick up a phone and call. I mean, on the legislative website, personally, I have two phone numbers there. One is my office phone number and the other is my cell phone. So for me, it's relatively easy. And it's relatively easy at this time in the session. The further we get into session and the more bills that are coming up, it gets a little more difficult to talk to folks. If you want to talk to a legislator on a bill that you're concerned about and you want to make a difference, the best way to talk to them isn't by phone, but is to see them down in the home district. Now, Jerry, you've seen me down in my office in Fayetteville at least once, a couple times maybe. Like, legislators are no different than you. It's just that we spent some time getting elected and wear this funny little badge here and we get to vote on things that affect you. The biggest way to make a difference on items that you're interested in is to talk to legislators in their home district. That is the long and short of it. Now, we're not congressmen, we're not U.S. congressmen, we're not U.S. senators. My staff consists of me. My office in my home district is this little device right here. So it's not like House members and Senate members in the North Carolina legislature have all these big staffs and things. Up here I have a part-time secretary, my legislative assistant, Bev Slagle, and just this year I got a research assistant, Corey Kiger, who helps me with a lot of technical things on bills. So, and when you make an appointment to go talk to somebody, they're going to be more relaxed down the home district than they are here. On the Veterans Days, when everybody comes up, those are always good. I enjoy them, and I always enjoy seeing people from back home. But the fact of the matter is, when you walk in somebody's office up here, you've got, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, and then I'm moving on to something else, and you're going on and seeing something. So oftentimes in the military, we all know that people like to confuse activity with work, and you will see the same thing up here sometimes, that you might feel good when you leave after a legislative day, that you've really accomplished something, but don't be lulled into that confusing activity with work. The real work, as we all know, whether it's in the military or in your civilian jobs, is done with one-on-one relationships. When you're talking to legislators, it's in your home district.